CIET NCERT presents audiobook Kriti, Textbook of Arts for Grade 8.
Page number 46, Chapter 4 Applause and Advice. On the right side top of the page, there is a QR code. When you scan the QR code, you will be able to receive additional resources for the chapter. As theatre performers, you are putting all your effort backstage and on stage to make sure that the audience is happy. But as you perform, you also have certain expectations from the audience, don't you? Some basic behavior and understanding of the hard work you have put, along with some applause and support after the show. As you have been told in the previous grades that watching performances makes you a better performer, it is now important for you to understand the responsibility and duty of being a good member of the audience for any performing art. Being a good audience for the performing arts. When you sit among the audience, you are just as important as the actors on stage. Your duty is to: point number 1, watch and listen respectfully, giving full attention to the performance. Point number 2, it is important not to talk, fidget, or use phones. You will learn. Point number 1, being a good audience for the arts. Point number 2, review writing. Point number 3, small distractions from you can disturb the actors and the other audience. Point number 4, applauding at the right time, reacting kindly, and appreciating the effort of the performers. The above list has very simple requirements on what is to be done. Bracket, applaud, appreciate, congratulate, offer help, bracket closed. And what is not to be done? Bracket, disrespect the performers and distract anyone with your actions, bracket closed. This very spirit is reflected in the 27th chapter of the Natya Shastra that talks about the success of a performance. The third stanza speaks about how the appreciation must be communicated to the performers. Given is an image of 4 people, 2 women and 2 men sitting in a cinema theatre and watching a movie. Page number 47. Given is a manuscript that reads, Dashanga Manushi, Siddhi Deviki, Dvividha Smrita, Nana Satvashray Krita, Shariri, Vanmai Tatha. Natya Shastra, chapter 27. Of these 2, the human, bracket success, bracket closed, has 10 features, and the divine, bracket success, bracket closed, has 2. And these features consist, bracket mostly, bracket closed, of various sattvas expressed vocally, bracket vanmai or vanmai, and physically, bracket sariri, bracket closed. It mentions that the expression of success can be in 2 ways. Point number 1, vocally, through words, speech, exclamations, and writing. Point number 2, physical body, through actions, clapping, standing up after the show for respect, and giving gifts. In this chapter, we shall look at how you can use the first option, write about the performance, and be a good audience to the arts. The success of writing a performance for the others to read and understand the elements and spirit of the show is called a review. As the word itself, it should be so well written that the reader should feel like it is being viewed again. You review the show. Let us look at the technical definition of a review, which is not limited to performances alone. Reviews are done for books, products, paintings, projects, and even sports, along with movies, music, drama, and dance concerts. Reviewing is the process of thoughtfully observing, reflecting, and giving feedback on a performance, product, or experience. It involves looking closely at what worked well, what could be improved, and how effectively the goal was achieved. Good reviewing is not just about finding faults, it is about appreciating strengths, noticing details, and offering suggestions. It sharpens creative thinking and helps everyone to improve. Page number 48. Reviewing in theatre is a special skill where you not only watch a play but also pay attention to how well the actors perform, how the story is told, use of voice, movement, costumes, lighting, and even sets. It is not about criticizing. It is about celebrating what made the performance powerful and suggesting how it could connect more deeply with the audience. Theatre reviewing trains you to be a careful observer, a sensitive listener, and a respectful communicator. There are 3 types of reviews. Point number 1, self-review. When the creators themselves examine the art and check for ways to improve before presenting it to the audience. Point number 2, peer review. Contemporaries in the field provide suggestions either before or after the show. Point number 3, critical review. It is obtained from everyone after the show, which includes a detailed analysis of all the aspects of the performance, including the scope for improvement, strengths, and weaknesses. Let us start reviewing. Being a reviewer does not mean you can just go and sit in the audience. It is your responsibility to prepare for it. Activity 4.1, Play Watching. On the right side of the page is given an image where students are watching and observing the play. As theatre students, you not only do theatre but also watch plays. You learn more by watching. Any language of any genre. Watch a play whenever possible. Request your teachers to plan field trips from school to watch plays together. You can also watch plays with your family and friends as a fun activity. Make sure you write a review for every performance you watch. The steps given in this chapter will help you. Given is a box which reads, "Do you know?" The circle time and activity you have been doing after every chapter is a form of review exercise for every activity. Page number 49. Point number 1. Research the play. Subpoint 1. Find out the name of the play, playwright, and the basic plot, meaning without spoiling it. Subpoint number 2. Understand the time period or setting if it is famous or historical. Point number 2. Know the genre. Is it a comedy, tragedy, musical, historical drama, or a modern play? This helps you watch with the right mindset. Point number 3. Find out about the theatre team that is performing. Find out about the group performing. Are they professionals, students, or a community group? It helps in understanding their point of view. Point number 4. Keep a journal. Carry a small notebook to quickly jot down thoughts during or right after the show. At the center of the page, there is given an image of a girl jotting down her thoughts and important points. Point number 5. Your mindset. Subpoint number 1. Go with an open mind. Be ready to enjoy and observe. Subpoint number 2. A reviewer must be honest but also fair and respectful. Holding a bias towards the team or an actor will not make the review honest. Point number 6. Revise what you intend to observe. Subpoint number 1. Acting. Was it believable or emotional? Subpoint number 2. Set design. Did the stage support the story? Subpoint number 3, costumes. Did they match the time and character? Subpoint number 4, lights and sound. Did they add to the mood? Subpoint number 5, story. Was it clear, engaging, or confusing? Subpoint number 6, flow. Is there a smooth flow from one scene to another? Are the entries and exits smooth within a scene? Subpoint number 7, errors that were visibly evident. How were they handled? Point number 7, have no expectations. Every production is different. Don't expect it to be exactly like a movie or a previous version you may have seen. Page number 50. Writing a review. You have watched the performance, made key points in your notepad, and have a lot more points in your mind waiting to be expressed. But there are some points to keep in mind before you do. Point number 1. Don't be mean or personal. Critique the performance, not the person. Never insult an actor, director, or team. Point number 2. No spoilers. If the story depends on a surprise, don't ruin it for others. Point number 3. Avoid using single phrases like, "It was not bad." Explain why you thought it was good or needed improvement. Justify your opinions. Point number 4. Have a balance of positives and negatives. Even if you didn't enjoy the play, find and mention something positive too. The main purpose is to help the team or individuals improve and do better. Point number 5. Neither too long nor too short. Find the balance, detailed but easy to read. Around 300 words is good for beginners. At the top of the page on the left side are given reviews, from lowest to the highest. A smiley, a thumbs up, a heart, and a star. Now, how do you write it? With all these points in mind, you can start writing. Though you can make it creative in your presentation such that it reflects your unique style. Following a structure will help put things in order and also making it easy for the readers. Circle time. Point number 1. What did you learn about a performer after understanding the review process? Point number 2. Is it easy to review your own work or the work of others? Which is more important? Point number 3. Are you able to accept reviews from others as fairly as you give your reviews to others? On the right side of the page, there is an image of a teacher sitting with 5 students in a circle. Page 51. Activity 4.2. Watch and reflect. On the right side of the page, there are given 2 images where the students are performing 2 separate plays. Observe at the pictures and write a small review based on your understanding. Question number 1. What is the genre of the play? Fill in the blanks. Question number 2. What is the scene being enacted? Observe each actor and their action. You can guess and write creatively a few possible dialogues. Fill in the blanks. Question number 3. Your opinion on the lighting, costumes, makeup, and props. Fill in the blanks. Page number 52. Assessment. Chapter 4. Applause and advice. Competencies. Competency 3.2. Refines ideas and techniques from the stage of planning to the final presentation in drama for external audiences and reviews the entire process. Competency 4.2 describes the life and work of a few theatre artists and performers in their region and across India. There is given a table with 5 columns and 5 rows. Column number 1, CG. Column number 2, C. Column number 3, learning outcomes. Column number 4, teacher. Column number 5, self. CG 3, C 3.2, learning outcomes. Able to understand the stages of a production in the process of reviewing. Next row. CG3, C 3.2, learning outcomes. Works towards refining one's review based on the steps suggested. Next row. CG4, C 4.2, learning outcomes. Reads professional reviews to understand the role of a critic. Next row. CG4, C 4.2, learning outcomes. Describes life and works of theatre critics in English and local languages. Next row. Overall participation in class. Column number 4, teacher, and column number 5, self, are to be filled up by you. Teachers' comments and students' observations. Fill in the blanks. Page number 53. Summative assessment. There are 3 columns and 2 rows. Column number 1, individual. Column number 2, activity for assessment with example. Column number 3, criteria for assessment. Row number 1, activity for assessment with example. Point number 1, write a simple review of a performance you have seen. Point number 2, read it out loud using voice skills like volume, pitch, diction, and intonation. Point number 3, make the reading as creative and dramatic as possible. Column number 3, criteria for assessment. Point number 1, confidence over combining multiple techniques and skills. Point number 2, creativity and clarity in thought. Row number 2, group. Activity for assessment with example. Point number 1, pick a story from social science or English textbook. Point number 2, write a script by creating characters and dividing it into scenes. Add music and dance where required. Point number 3, perform a 3-minute show. Point number 4, the 30-minute play performance suggested in the book as a culmination of their learning in the middle stage can also be used for assessment. Point number 5, the entire process includes life skills as well as theatre skills learned over the years. Column number 3, criteria for assessment. Point number 1, decision making in teams. Point number 2, including multiple ideas of team members. Point number 3, creativity, collaboration, and cooperation. Chapter 4 ends here.
Kriti, you were just listening to this audiobook, Textbook of Arts for Grade 8. Narration Richa Jain. Sound recordist Amarjeet Sarkar. Assistance in production Amarjeet Sarkar. Directed and produced by Vimlesh Chaudhary. This audiobook is brought to you by CIET NCERT, New Delhi, India.